I had the great fortune to be at the Cannes Creativity Festival in the south of France in June 2011, a few months ago. And we saw a session there where a guy was talking about how much change there's been in the world in the past 5 years. And he said, you know, there's been more change in the past 5 years than there has been in the previous 50. And then he said the most frightening thing of all: change will never be this slow again. It was really quite confronting. And I sat there between that talk and the next one thinking about, well, how does one take action today to set yourself up to be a thriving, leading, winning, value-adding business tomorrow, to meet your client needs, to be one step ahead of the change that's underway. Luck was in for me because the very next speaker gave me the answer. I'd never seen him speak before. I didn't really know a lot about him, although I had heard of him, obviously, and that was Edward de Bono. And he gave a 40, 50-minute most inspiring presentation in which he shared with us a new word that he's invented, a word that he feels we need to describe something we have to do and feel and have an attitude about in the modern day to really survive and change with what's happening around us. And that new word, I love it. And I use it every day. I use it with our companies. I use it when I'm coaching myself. I even use it with my kids on occasion. And that word, quite simply, is EBNA. It's EBNA. Excellent, but not enough. EBNA. We often see presentations or ideas or thoughts or strategies that are excellent, but they're not enough for us to keep ahead, for us to do the very best we can do, to think harder about not just what's now, but also what's next. EBNA, excellent, but not enough. And every day as I'm sitting with colleagues and they're saying, hey, here's the idea on how we're going to attract better people and keep our people in our companies, and they go through the ideas and I go, you know what, that's EBNA. They say, what do you mean? I say, it's excellent, but it's not enough. We need to do 15% more. Let's find a few other ideas that are totally different to what our competitors are doing to attract and retain the very best people in our business. Or we're thinking about the construct of our leaders meeting at the beginning of the year, where we're going to bring our 300 leaders into a room and set the course for the year. And we look through the agenda, and now I'm finding that my colleagues are saying, you know, it's EBNA. And I'll turn to them and say, you're right, it is excellent, but it's not enough. We need an extra wow factor, a 15% more value that will truly have those 300 leaders leave the room inspired, engaged, and energized to take their business forward in a way that they'll add more value to clients, more value to their colleagues, more value to our shareholders, etc. Whatever the circumstance, challenge yourself by asking, is it EBNA? And when it is EBNA, tell your colleagues it's EBNA, excellent, but not enough. Let's find that extra 15% to keep ahead of change. Thank you.